let's talk about social media marketing. There are so many options out there. I can't even begin to stay up with all of them. For this video and for this class, we're just going to concentrate on the most common. Facebook, Twitter, blogging, YouTube, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and Google+. Originally, I was going to have you set up a Facebook account and I was going to give you a tutorial on how to do that and walk you through steps. Same thing with Twitter. And I was going to walk you through each one of these. But after talking with students, you guys know as much or more about each one of these options as I do. So there's really no reason to go through that. And if you aren't familiar with one of these services, these are the web addresses for them. Look for the big, huge sign up here sign, and it walks you through so carefully that you can't get it wrong, I promise. But let's look at how social media marketing works. Let's say I sell jalapeno ice cream. Okay, it's a little different. I'm not a fan of hot things, but there are some people out there who like them. So if I'm looking for a target audience in Twin Falls, I may find a couple hundred people at most who want spicy hot jalapeno ice cream. So my target audience can either be very small and I can run my business as a hobby and we can create a club just for the local people who want to get together and eat jalapeno ice cream and wipe the tears away from our eyes when it gets too hot. Or I can create a business and I want to make more jalapeno ice cream and I'm going to create a Facebook page and I'm going to encourage all the people who like jalapeno ice cream to tell their friends about jalapeno ice cream. And of those friends, we'll find a few more people and a few more people and a few more people. And pretty soon our Facebook group will get to be a fairly decent size and I can tell them, hey, you can buy your jalapeno ice cream from me and I'll ship it to you because I make the world's best jalapeno ice cream. I can encourage people to go on to Twitter and post. You can't do more than 140 characters, so just a little short sentence or two about, wow, this is the hottest, best, wonderfulest, differentest ice cream I've ever had. Very cool, but it's very hot, or whatever they're going to post. And you can share that the information that they post on your website, and it can just be a running feed. And it's very funny, some of the different comments that people post, and maybe they get together and who can eat the fastest bowl of ice cream, and can you put jalapenos on top of your jalapeno ice cream? Are you gutsy enough, or whatever works for you? And then you create YouTube videos of people eating jalapeno ice cream with jalapenos, or where do you eat your jalapeno ice cream? Keep it rated G, of course, or whatever it is that you can do to create a buzz and fun. And then cross-reference, hey, on Facebook, we just posted a new YouTube video. Take a look at this. Or head to our website when you get a chance and read the Twitter feed about what's going on right now at the National Jalapeno Ice Cream Eating Contest in Twin Falls, Idaho, or whatever. The idea is to be able to cross-reference and to use each segment to help market in a different way. These are the questions you need to ask before you determine whether social networking is right for you, and if it is, what aspects of social networking are right. First question, what are the needs of my business? You're not creating a social networking site, or hopefully you're not, just to be able to tell your people from high school that, hey, I own a business. Hopefully there's more to your plan than that. And you need to know what that plan is. What is that bigger picture for the marketing needs for your business? What am I using this site for? Are you planning to recruit employees using it? Do you want to start preliminary marketing for a new line of products? Are you trying to extend the brand name of your business to a wider audience? Whose attention are you trying to get? You would go to Pinterest if you were marketing to women aged 25 to 40. But you're not going to get very many men there. So if you're marketing to men, Facebook would be a better option. So depending upon whose attention you're trying to get, the better off you're going to be able to narrow your focus and make a stronger choice. Which sites do your customers use? Wow, I think I'm going to start a Twitter feed and have everybody list how they like my product. If Twitter isn't something that people in this area are using or that your demographic is using, then you're going to have to add the education in for them to use that product. And do you really want to build traffic to go there? Do you have the time to devote to that? Or are you better off choosing things that your customers already use, like Facebook, YouTube, and sticking with those? How much do you want to take on? Social networking is very time consuming. Do you want to manage, or do you want to have someone else manage your site? Who has posting access to your site? The Onion posted something not too long ago that was very inappropriate, and it turns out that an intern thought it was a funny joke to post. Unfortunately, it reflected badly for the entire company and made it awkward for very many people related, even though they weren't directly involved. Once you've chosen the channels for your social media, then you need to think about what kind of content you're going to create. The old adage, show them, don't tell them, is an important concept with social media. Look at it from the customer's point of view. What are the benefits for them, and how can you share those benefits? As Steve Jobs with Apple Computers used to say, he doesn't sell computers. He sells brand identity. He sells out-of-the-box creative thinking. You just happen to be using a Mac while you're doing it. Post a variety of content. Don't just use Facebook. Don't just post this week's coupon. That's great and wonderful. It doesn't do much for creating a personality or expanding your brand. Let people know on Facebook that you've posted a new blog. Put new photos up if they apply to your business, but do keep security in mind and press releases. If you have video, post that. Once again, security, press releases. Run contests. Encourage people to write and share their input. And then try using monthly topics for your cross-promotion. The important part is to keep things interesting. Give your customers a reason to visit your site. For example, let's go back to our tried and true Busy Bee Lawn Care. Start off with a Facebook page. Then they're going to encourage people to like and to follow them. Not too often, but often enough that people remember that they're in business. About once, maybe twice a week, they're going to post valuable information. This time, they'll share, hey, it's time to fertilize your garden if you have X, Y, and Z going on. Another time, they're going to share their new blog post, and it'll include more depth and breadth of information. So they'll just point to it from Facebook. On another posting, on another week, they'll encourage website visits so that people can register for the email newsletter. Gives you their email address, you'll ask for their street address, you'll get some demographic information. It gives you insight into your customer. And then ask people to share your site with their friends and ask them to discuss on Facebook the quality of business that you do. People like to help promote small business. They like to be part of your success. Allow them that opportunity. Once once Busy Bee has their Facebook account in place, well, then they're going to set up a YouTube site. They're going to post some short how-to videos, how to fertilize your lawn. They're going to run a contest. What do you do in your backyard? Once again, keep it rated G. And you'll encourage people to post videos onto YouTube and then to post the links, the YouTube links, onto the site. You will, of course, want to review those videos and delete anything inappropriate, but how much fun it is to get people involved in the processes of marketing. And then you can always self-create some commercials. Post them to YouTube, and then you can cross-post them to your website. And you can run a series and change them out periodically so that your website continues to have current and fresh information. Then finally, you're going to set up a blog or an e-newsletter, depending upon what the preferred choice ended up being for their customers, and they'll share short articles on the timely subjects. We mentioned, when is it time to fertilize? Bring in guest writers on related topics. Garden ornaments. Share pictures of garden ornaments. Cross-post onto Facebook. Hey, have you ever thought of including garden ornaments? Give a discount to this specific vendor. The vendor gives you a discount. Everybody win-win situation. Maybe you ran across some free landscaping software online and you want to be able to share, hey, I found this really cool thing. Or maybe there's a brand of software out there that's really worth it, and you're going to offer some short video tutorials on how to get it going and use that, and once again, cross-promoting the information. And then it's all about the announcements that you cross-post. Having a blog or an e-newsletter doesn't do you any good if you don't let people know about it. Hey, the new e-newsletter is being sent out this week. Have you gone to the website to register for your copy? Once you've let people know you're in business and you've let them know that there are different ways for them to connect with you for that business, they get excited and they want to be part of it. Rudy's is a great example of a company, a local company, that markets their business using multiple social media avenues. You can check out recipes, you can get onto Facebook and like their site, and see how their information ties in, their pictures tie in. You get a consistent look and feel. They run cooking classes and they advertise them on their website. They cross-promote them onto Facebook. I'm not sure, but I'm assuming they might even videotape some for online presentation later. I love the weekly newsletter that they send to me via my email. It lets me know everything that they have going on in their store for the next week. It lets me know what sales and promotions are going on. It's just a fun site to explore.